and dance around a little bit.
You can be the TV stand.
Do what?
You can be the TV stand.
I could.
You could.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
See.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, I got a random sampling that should work. If it works for the government, it should work for me too, right? Okay. Luckily enough, most of you people know who I am. You don't. But that's okay. So most of the jokes will be directed towards you because these people are in the jokes, which is handy. And then the back row Baptists back there, which kind of know me. Okay, first thing I want to say is I didn't get to really talk to very many Tri-County people today. Kind of winged this, which is good because that's kind of like how I like to do everything. But I didn't get a chance to talk to anybody officially about if I could get like a tip jar or something since I'm doing this for free. But this is a hat. This is my hat. It's upside down. I have been told that if a performer puts their hat upside down, sometimes money finds its way in there, which is, you know, I would say that it's not for me, it's for my guys, for my crew, volunteer friends that I've got here. But that would be a lie, so I'm not going to say that. But anyways, for those of you that don't know me, I am Josh Hearl. Hearl, H-E-A-R-L, not H-U-R-L. Come on in. We'll wait. Well, hold on. This is good stuff. Come on in. So you should have waited a minute longer. Anyone? Anybody else? No more takers. Okay. I'm Josh Hearl, H-E-A-R-L, not H-U-R-L, because I'm not a pile of puke. There are lots of people that I have known for many years that think my name is spelled H-U-R-L. I know this because I'll get their Christmas cards or something else addressed to me, and I look at it and I'm like, seriously? I've known this guy 10 years. He thinks I'm spelled Josh Puke. Okay. So, in order to combat that, I tried a couple of different ideas on how to get people to remember how to spell my name. So I came up with Hearl, H-E-A-R-L. It's like pearl, but with an H. I thought, oh, that's got it, because pearl, P-E-A-R-L, you say pearl. You don't say Pearl or peril, like how people that just read my name say Hearl or Hearl or something like that, until I found out there's actually people that think my name is Josh Pearl, P-E-A-H-R-L, which is Pearl, but with an H just crammed in wherever it fit. So, with that said, I'm down here at Tri-County. I'm a Tri-County alumni. Getting my associate's degree here at Tri-County was the best 5 years of my life. I'm kind of disappointed that Trev's not down here. Trev was one of my favorite teachers, and I got a chance to talk to him to kind of get this thing rolling. And I was equally probably Trev's best and worst student at the same time. I always made it to class. We always got along well. We had this agreement, this understanding. He was going to assign the homework, and I was going to ignore it. Had a confrontation with him one time, sat down in his office. He tells me, Josh, it's midterm. You've got a 50 in this class. So the way I figured is if you do 100% of your work from now on, you should be able to bump that grade up to an 80 or a 90. And I said, Trev, I'm going to level with you. There's a 50% chance I'm going to do 40% of my homework. What are my chances? So we went down and saw Dr. Erker, and he was like, it ain't going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm a Tri-County guy. Grew up in Tri-County. Mom's a teacher here. Been a teacher here for 150 years. And we've got some students here tonight, so most of the jokes that they're going to laugh at are probably the ones about her. That's why I included more jokes about her in this than I usually would. But I'll get to those in a minute. I am a nerd, self-proclaimed. I got this t-shirt on to represent. This is nerd for there's no place like home. Figured, you know, I grew up here. This is my hometown. This is the school that I went to, so this is home to me. I don't do a lot of nerd jokes. This is just my nerd humor. Unfortunately, I was too cool to hang out with the nerds, but not cool enough to hang out with the cool people. So I kind of just wound up here in the middle. I have worked at a Radio Shack practically all my life. Yeah, Radio Shack! Woo! That's recognizable. We can relate to that. I've been there since I was 14 years old. So for nearly 10 years, off and on, I've worked at 3 different Radio Shacks. Now, the nice things about working at a Radio Shack is I think that it has very much prepared me for a career as a comedian. Kind of almost prepared me to be an actor in a way, because I spend half of my day pretending that I know what my customers are talking about, but I spend the entirety of my day pretending I know what I'm talking about. So in a way, I'm kind of an actor, but then again, I couldn't actually be a professional actor because I'm no good at waiting tables. You're right, that is funnier than it sounds. So, I've thought about different ways that I could get famous. One of those ways was I thought about being a musician. And I tried a couple different instruments. I tried a piano, and I tried this and that, saxophone and stuff, but the only instrument I was ever really good at playing was the guitar. But it's a special kind of guitar that's got colored buttons over on this end, and it's only got one string over here, and it hooks to a PlayStation. But then again, I wasn't really even all that good at that. I thought I was good until I was playing with Cade, my 10-year-old nephew, one time. And I thought I was doing good. I was watching. I got to really focus on all the flying colors, so I couldn't really pay attention to what my score was versus his score, but I thought I was doing really good. And then I saw this thing fly out of the TV in my peripheral vision. One of the cartoons on the screen had actually thrown their underwear at him. So I decided that was not the best avenue for me. Which, on that note, I have to be really careful about what I'm saying because I'm here at Tri-County, and Trev told me that there were certain things I can and cannot talk about, certain subjects, and I can't use swear words and stuff like that. And we're recording this for local TV 4, plug. Also, yet another set of stipulations about things I can and cannot do. Not only that, my nephew Parker here is actually going to eventually be a network censor when he grows up because he is king of bad words. When he was little, he became so fascinated by what words were bad words, he just waited and waited to hear if something was a bad word or not. I don't remember something. We were having a deep conversation one time, as deep as you can have a conversation with a 3-year-old who's not 3 now, but he was then, that for some reason or other I said to him, "Parker, don't be so facetious." And he went, "That's a bad word." Bad word went, tore through the house going, "Josh said a bad word, Josh said a bad word." Well, what did he say? He said facetious. That was definitely a bad word. Used to say Injun Turtles instead of Ninja Turtles, Injun Turtles. That was my favorite thing. Always called it Injun Turtles. It was my favorite thing until one day I said, "Parker, what do you want to watch?" He says, "Jimmy Neutron." And I said, "You can say Jimmy Neutron, but you can't say Ninja Turtles." So, since I have all of these guidelines about things that I am not allowed to talk about, I brought my notebook. And I figured I would look through it and see what kind of jokes I can do and what kind of jokes I can't do. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to wing it. And that's why I haven't been practicing this routine all so much. And I did actually do a guideline of the jokes that I wanted to do. Maybe I'll do them, maybe I won't, maybe I'll make some up, I don't know. Because that's how I always did things when I was in school. I never wanted to lose that level of BS that encompasses me. I once gave a presentation on Treasure Island based on watching Muppet Treasure Island the night before. Had to be careful. I almost lost it when I said, and then Miss Piggy said, no, that wasn't it. But it's not that big of a deal for me to be clean. It's not that big of a deal for me to watch what I have to say because I consider myself to be a family comedian. And by that I mean I make fun of my family a lot. Most of which are here, so that's even better. Some are safe, some are not. For example, my dad's here. I get my laughs, my sense of humor from my dad, and luckily that's all I got.
You didn't get all of it.
No, thank God you got some of it, because if I had all of it, I couldn't stand myself.